Hey guys, today we're going to be going over how to use GrabCAD in order to share files with your mechanical team. So what you got to do is once you have GrabCAD downloaded from the GrabCAD main website, you're just going to download a basic desktop app, and when you open it up and log in, this is what you're going to see. And so logging in and getting everything downloaded, that should be something that you've done already with your team. But if not, it's a pretty simple process and you should already have an account using your GrabCAD email. So when you first open up this desktop app, you're going to see, usually this one will be highlighted with the blue files ready to download, and then files ready to upload will just be kind of blank and grayed out. And this number here, the 12, it's going to be probably a large number because it's got every single file that has been updated since you last used it. And so if you're just starting out, it's going to be a huge number. But every time you open up Inventor and want to add some things to the GrabCAD, you want to make sure you have the latest update of each file. So it's going to automatically have them all checked, and all you just have to do is click Download Selected. And this takes usually less than a minute, depending on how many files there are. But as soon as it's done, then all of these will disappear and it'll tell you that you have finished downloading all of them. So we'll just wait for this to do that. Okay, they all disappeared, so it's just finalizing things, and now we're back to this main page, this main default page. So for me personally, I've updated some things since I last sent them up to the main GrabCAD cloud, but I'm going to be showing you two different ways to upload things to the GrabCAD cloud. So the first way, and we'll minimize this for now, the first way, and probably the first way you have to do things for new parts, is you want to go to the main GrabCAD website, pretty basic, grabcad.com. And you're going to go ahead and log in with your GrabCAD email. And you're going to want to go up to this left, top left tab drop down here, and you'll go to Workbench. From here, you'll see the main projects that you've got. So for me, it's Robo Racing, and you can go ahead and open that up. And these will be all of the recent updates. However, we're going to go to Browse All Files, and now we can see all the different files that would be open in your file explorer. So for me, let's say I've got an Inventor. Let's say I've got just a generic part, and I'll go ahead and save this. And I'm going to save this in my main just documents local part, and I'll call it cylinder. So as you can see, I saved it to my local computer, which means that if I want to upload to GrabCAD, I can go to the website. I can go to any folder of my choosing. And so actually I'll put it somewhere where I know it'll go. So I'll go to the breaks, and then all I have to do is once it's in the file that I need, I go over here to upload, and I can choose a file of my choice. So we'll go documents, and I called it cylinder. Double click to select, and it'll show this box down here where you can add a description. That's something you'll have to ask your mechanical lead about. I don't believe on Robo Racing that we use descriptions. So you just have to hit done, and then it should upload pretty quickly. And so now if I go to GrabCAD, if I wait a little bit, then what'll happen is this workbench will end up highlighting again, with a file ready to download. So when I click that, I'll see that there's now a part called cylinder. So when I download this, what happens is this download will end up in a new folder on my computer called GrabCAD. So that is the second way to get things. So if I go to my documents, and I'll bring over when it's ready. Let's see here. So if I go to my documents, you'll see that there's a GrabCAD folder, and I can open it up, and it's exactly as it was over here. So I can go through and find the part. So now, whenever I want to edit this part that's in the GrabCAD, instead of selecting in Inventor whenever I select a new file, I want to make sure I open up the GrabCAD version of your file, because that's the one that's going to update within the cloud automatically. If you update and edit a part that's on your local computer, you'll have to upload it manually every time. So instead of clicking on the recently edited, I would have to go to Open, go to my GrabCAD folder, and make sure that I open it in the correct place. So when in doubt, always just go through the manual Open selection and navigate through your GrabCAD folder until you find the part that you want. Of course, when you get a new part, you could always save it directly to your GrabCAD folder. And what'll happen then is you'll just have to click the file upload and then upload selected. And just as downloading, all you have to do is wait for it to upload all of them, and then it'll tell you you're done, and the option will be grayed out once again. So once you finish working on a part, all you have to do is click upload, assuming the file is already within the GrabCAD folder. And from there, anyone else can download them back to their device so that they can edit the most recent copy. So you may be wondering, what prevents people from editing something at the same time and then those updates overlapping and one of them going missing? Well, the answer is, it's always best to coordinate with anyone else who might be working on the same parts, because it's true. It could happen that someone accidentally erases someone else's edits because they worked on it at the same time. But there is another fail-safe way through the GrabCAD website, and that's this little lock icon. So what happens when I click the lock icon means that now my profile is the only one who can upload a file with this name. That means that if someone else happens to be working on it at the same time and tries to upload, they'll be stopped and they won't be allowed to. And unfortunately, they won't know that it's locked until after they try to upload. So again, it's always best to have full communication with everyone else on your team to make sure that you're not working on something at the same time. So that's just a basic introduction to GrabCAD. So just a quick review: always download before you start working on things, always upload after you finish working on things, and try not to work on things at the same time. I hope this helps, and if you have any questions, just go ahead and ask in #traininghelpdesk, or just ask your sub-team leads and we'll help you out.